Hi guys, Squirrel here. Welcome back to another episode of Trucking Diaries. If you remember, we're in Yuma, or Yuma. I don't know how you say it. Yuma, whatever however you pronounce it. We're at this fuel station here, and if you remember, the last delivery we made was to here with a tanker, and it was just hilarious dropping this thing off. Absolutely ridiculous. I've picked up another delivery, which should be down the road. There it is. It's going to be, I think it's a tractor. Sorry, we're not in Yuma. What am I talking about? We're in Nogales. We're going to Yuma, I think. I think that's where it goes. I took a contract. I'm so with it. I'm just on point today. We're in Nogales, and we're about to pick up... It's an external contract again. I think it's a tractor. And we're going to pick it up and drive it to Yuma. That's what we're doing today. So let's go ahead, drive down the road. Now, if you remember, we lost a lot of money last time. We lost about 4 grand, which is a bit annoying because my bank loan is currently sat at 390,000, and the bank loan payments are about 5 grand. So basically the money that we lost would have more or less paid for the bank loan for the day. But I couldn't help it. I got sideswiped by a Freightliner, and then a guy in a car tried to drive underneath my trailer and failed. So, yeah. Not to mention the fines on top. So the bottom line is, we need more money quickly. We've got about 40 grand, I think. Yeah, 43 grand. But considering that I owe 390, we're not doing that well. If we can get to... We can borrow another 190 maximum, but if we can get to the point where we can get like 200,000 loans, I think we'll go down that road. And pay off the big loan with 2 smaller ones, and then chip away at the smaller loans. That's the way I'd like to do it. Also, last time we took an extra ADR point. We took it in the explosives. So we've unlocked another category of things that we can potentially take. Oh, look at the horse. Yay, little horsey running around in the farm. Yeah, here we are. Tractor. Now, we have got advanced coupling turned on. So I do need to line up better than normal here. That looks okay. Should be good. There we go. Brake on. Just raise the trailer. There we go. Right, I'll show you where we're going. Yeah, we're going down the road. So Route 19, past Tucson. Hang a left here. If you remember that crazy junction, we're hanging a left. Going down to Yuma, which we can drop off, but then we need to come down here. We'll probably go down there, park up, after the journey. After the drop-off, we shall go and park up at Yuma, and that'll discover that one. See you later, horsey. Oh, there's 2 of them. No, there's 3 of them. Blimey. There's 3 of them galloping around. Let's have a quick look at the trailer. It's a 13-ton tractor going down to Sunshine Crops. What a lovely name. Sunshine Crops. I bet we make cornflakes and stuff. Clear. Sounds like one of those things out of Rainbow Six, doesn't it? Where you're sort of about to breach the wall. Clear! Or like you're resuscitating somebody after a heart attack and they put those hot plates and those metal plates on them. Like, clear! Like you bring the heart back. I just meant that there was no traffic. Right, let's get up to speed. What nonsense are we going to talk about today, I wonder? Well, I have some interesting nonsense to tell you, which will probably interest you. And since you're sat here listening to the video, you deserve to know. I've gone ahead and bought myself, wait for it, what have I gone and bought? What's going through your mind right now? What have I gone and bought? What's Squirrel bought? A new car? New house? PlayStation? What have you gone and bought, Squirrel? I've gone ahead and bought, drum roll please, a HTC Vive. Oh my god! Oh my god! A HTC... Squirrel! Yep, I've gone ahead and bought a HTC Vive. Why have I done this? Why have I done it? I have to say, they're pretty pricey. Flipping heck. They're like... How much did it cost me? It was like over 700 quid. It's like an insane amount of money. Like, absurd. Why didn't you get an Oculus Rift, Squirrel? Well, because I'm fairly confident, having tried both of them... Uh-oh, we're in the wrong lane. I'm fairly confident that the HTC Vive is better. I'm just putting that out there. But I actually think that it's a better product than the Oculus Rift. I've tried both, and I really like the Vive. The Vive really amazed me. I tried it last year at Gamescom, and I was thinking to myself, man, I need to try this at some point. I need to get one of these things. And I've held off and held off and held off, and then I thought to myself, I'm starting to see some VR games coming out that I really want to try, like military simulator stuff. And I know that it works in, you know, in more and more games it's starting to work. With the tie-up with Steam, and you've got the Steam VR stuff, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I need to sort of have a look at this now. I need to take a look at it and see how we can get it to work with flight simulators and truck simulators and all that kind of thing. So I've bought it, I ordered it, and it arrived 2 days ago. And I just very quickly had a look at it and then left it. I've not set it up, and the reason being is because I've been super busy trying to record videos, so that, you know, because I go to Gamescom, I need to record videos so that I've got stuff to go out while I'm at Gamescom, and it's really, really difficult when you're about to take a holiday like that, when you're a YouTuber, because you've not only got to do the videos for the current week that you're in, but you've got to record videos for the next week as well. So it piles on the schedule. But that's what I've been focusing on, so I've been very, very disciplined about this. I've thought to myself, okay, I need to get this Vive. You might think, well, why didn't you just order it when you got back from Gamescom? Why are you waiting until after Gamescom? Again, there's actually a very good reason for that. Vive currently has, or I don't know if it has at the moment, but it did have an offer where if you bought it, you get these 3 VR titles with it for free. So I thought to myself, and it says limited offer, so I thought, I need to get that. I'd like those titles, because one of them is like a paintbrush package, which my son is really, like, he's an artist and he's really into that kind of stuff. And he's always wanted to be able to try out this kind of 3D art stuff. And when I told him and ordered a Vive, he flipped a lid. I mean, he seriously went nuts. He was like, oh my god, in real, you know, absolutely flipping out over the thought of being able to try this Vive and do art with it. He was going crazy. But that's not the reason I bought it, just to make him go crazy. Thank you, car, from appearing from nowhere. That's another $900. Absolutely great. Looked, indicated, moved over, looked again, saw him the last second, slammed into me. I swear the AI makes no attempt whatsoever at slowing down. So that's another 900 out the purse. Salary. So yeah, I've ordered the HTC Vive. First thing I'm probably going to do is I'll probably show you, I'll probably do like a little unboxing video or something, just to have a look at it, just to show you what you get in the box, on all the components, and then I'll read the instructions as well, so I can explain to you how the whole thing kind of plugs together. So I'll do that. Again, this is something that I've taken my own money and bought. This is not going to be any kind of sponsored video or anything like that. It's literally just, I've invested in the HTC Vive because I want to try it out with the simulators that I play, and then show you and give you my thoughts on it. But in case, you know, you're probably sitting there thinking, oh, you know, flight sim with an Oculus Rift would be amazing. Well, would it? I don't know. Or would it be better with a Vive? Or is it any good with a Vive? Is it rubbish? I don't know. I want to be able to see and try it, because I kind of think that part of the future of simulators lies in the VR space. There's definitely got to be a future there. Like, if you're thinking about simulation, if you're thinking about a simulator and what it is about, it's about the act of simulation, isn't it? It's about the act of immersion. It's dropping you into the cabin of a truck or to the cockpit of a plane and giving you all the experience of being the person behind the controls. That's what simulators are about. And I think that there's a space there in the VR world that belongs to simulators. Very much so. In fact, of my experience of trying HTC Vives and Oculus Rifts, they actually work better, I think, in when you're sat in a cockpit or a cabin or something like that, because your body is not moving. When I tried walking around in it was an Oculus Rift, when I had a I was like in a dungeon game, and my character could move around. That's when I started to feel motion sickness, because there's a disconnect between your character being able to move around and your brain knows, it can sense that your body is not physically moving, but your eyes are telling it that you are moving, and that's where the disconnect comes from, and that's what led to a bit of motion sickness for me. If you're in a cockpit, I didn't get motion sickness. Like, I was sat here and I was looking around like this, out of the side of a plane, and I tried Oculus Rift on American Truck Sim as well, and it feels like really 3D, because the cockpit here is close to your eyes, so you really get the sense of 3D. But more importantly, because your vehicle's moving and not you, you don't get the motion sickness. So, anyway, I will go through all that in the coming months, when I start to get these things to work with a HTC Vive. It's going to be interesting trying this stuff out. One of the things that the Vive does that the Rift doesn't do is allows you to have two controllers, like one in each hand, a bit like a Nintendo Wii type thing. I think I need to get off here before my guy passes out. I can't see the map right now, GG game, but I've got a feeling that we need to go here first. It's trying to take me to my waypoint, which I set up. I need to quickly drop this off and park up, otherwise I'm going to get another penalty. Actually, I wonder if it wanted me to drop it off after I sleep. Actually, it wouldn't have mattered, would it? Oh no, hang on, 8 hours and 49 minutes remaining. If I'd have taken an 8-9 hour sleep, I wouldn't have been able to deliver this, so yeah, I'm doing the right thing here. Okay, I need to be fairly quick here. So it's going to be very interesting trying the Vive out. I'm very much looking forward to trying it with flight simulators. Let me put it that way, because I really like the idea of looking out the window and of a cockpit in 3D. It's going to be quite interesting. However, I also need to spend some time to work out how to record the stuff with the Vive, because I've heard that it can be a little bit tricky to set up, so I need to work all that out as well. So it may take me a bit of time. So the first thing we'll see will be a kind of an unbox video, and then after that you'll start to see me try different simulators with it as well. Okay, please don't pass out while I'm reversing, alright? If you don't mind. Just try to stay awake for a few minutes while you reverse. Oh man, I've messed that up something nasty. I've been playing Euro Truck way too much. I really have. It's amazing, if you play Euro Truck so much and then you come to American Truck and all of a sudden you can't reverse anything because of the wheelbase difference. Look at that. I mean, I need to drop this thing off quickly, and the opposite's happening. Come on. That's close enough, right? Really? Are we being that picky about this? We want it exactly in the square. I know I'm going to get fined for sleepiness. Right, you're definitely having a laugh. Thank you. You're definitely having a laugh with this. What are we, like the farm of exact trailers or something? Decouple, thank you. Please give me my money. Maximum money. We've lost 900 already. How much have we got for this? 6 grand. We lost 900 for a collision. Now I need to very quickly go and park up before I also get done. Oh, you've thrown away my routing. Really? Is that how it is? Nearest rest point is actually here. Oh no, it's not. It's here. I'd like to have been one there at the fuel station, but sadly not. I actually think I'm going to get fined, you know. I really do. Right. So yeah, I've got a few games that I'm lining up to play on the HTC Vive. which will be very interesting to see how they turn out. But it's going to be fun. I think I've not got that much... Well, you've probably seen it. If you watch my office video, my studio tour, you know how much room I have in here. The room is very kind of rectangular shaped, so it's not what I would call an ideal setup for VR. You know, ideally you want space to move around and swing around and that kind of thing. I know I'm speeding, but I need to get back. But I do have some space down the bottom end near the door. So I need to work out where to put the little camera things up. Because unlike the Rift, it's not just a headset. You get these... They're almost like cameras, and they detect the position of the I don't know what you call them. The things that you put in your hand. It's like two controls that you put in your hand. It detects the position of that and the headset and translates that so that you can have a much more immersive experience. I'll be able to show you all this much better when you see it, but what I'm trying to say is I'm going to have like I'm going to get my webcam and you'll be able to see me kind of stood there. I'll do like a small picture where you'll see me stood there and moving around, along with the actual footage that I can see. So you'll get a sense of what it's like, if you see what I mean. Obviously I can't give you the 3D aspect of it because you're going to be watching it in 2D, so you'd have to be watching it on a Rift or something to actually experience the 3D side of it. So I can only show you it in 2D, but you'll be able to see me kind of moving around. It will all make sense when I make the video. What are we resting here? There we go. Almost shot past. There we go. Let's park up and rest very, very quickly. I'm not even going to try and turn around. Lights off, engine off, and sleep. That'll bring us to, what, 6 AM? And that is where we're going to leave it. So let's quickly show you the situation here. We've got 51,000 in the bank. We owe, left to pay now is 300. So we've chipped away at that quite nicely. We did owe 400 grand, but we're down to 300 grand. We can borrow another 190, so we're still like 110 shy of that, but we have 50 in the bank, so we're like 60 shy of that. If we actually have a look at the driver manager and see what they're up to. So Valentino is bringing in about 1,500. He's currently on a training policy for Fragile, which is fine. John M is bringing in 1,700, which is nice. He's on a high-value cargo, which is good. I'll put points in that. And Maximilian's bringing in 1,400, and he's on a high-value cargo as well. I think we'll put him onto Fragile. So they're all kind of pulling the weight. They're all bringing money in. So we're getting, what, about 3 grand, 4 grand, 4, 7, between 4 and 5,000 per day from these guys. And on top of whatever we're bringing in, which it says is about 1,300. So we're doing way more than we need to pay the bankroll. So it's just a matter of grinding out, you know, a bit more time, really. But otherwise, it's going pretty well. In terms of exploration, we've done Yuma now. Down the road is El Centro, which is probably somewhere we could... If the next journey takes us, maybe... I might go up to Vegas or something if we can. And what I'll try and do is route it through these two. We probably won't get that one as well. We'll get that one, though. And then we've almost got them all done. And we'll maybe try and take our way back towards Ukiah. Leave Arizona for a bit. And do it that way. But yeah, I shall let you know about the HTC Vive. I'm quite excited, quite looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun and interesting. And certainly if you've got any questions about it, then please ask the questions and let me know what you want to know about the Vive. Or actually, just wait until I do the unboxing video, then I'll ask you to ask your questions then. Because I'm sure you want to know, if you're thinking about VR, what to invest in, what it works with. And that's something I'm going to be exploring in the latter half of 2016. I'll be able to explore VR with you, and you can learn about it and whether it's worth investing in. That is enough for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed that journey and that little chat there. Take care until the next time. Happy trucking.